This is New York in slow English.
I've been traveling a lot lately over the last couple of weeks, and one of the places that I went was Wyoming. Now, Wyoming is a state that is made for superlatives, and it made me think that maybe this is a really good time to review how the superlative works in English. So when we use the superlative, we are talking about one thing, right? We're talking about the best thing, or the most, or the least, right? And so as a result, we're talking about a very specific thing. Now, when we talk about something that is one specific thing, we always use the article the. So we'll have the sweetest food, the biggest mountain, the prettiest girl, the most boring class, the most dangerous adventure, the best student, the worst night, the farthest or furthest road, and the least success. All right, so let's look at the rules around each one of these examples. So for the first one, we have the sweetest food. If you look at it, it is a one-syllable adjective, right? Sweet is a one-syllable adjective. So we have the sweet food. Now, when you have one syllable, in general, it's pretty easy. You just add est, and we have the sweetest food. Now, if you have a one-syllable word, say, for example, big, but notice it has a single vowel, I, followed by a single consonant, G, then when we add the est, we actually double the consonant. So big becomes biggest, spelled with two G's. Now, if you have a two-syllable word, like the word pretty, that ends with a Y, in this case, we take off the Y, replace it with an I, and add the est. So pretty becomes prettiest. In general, for all other two-syllable words, we use the word most. So, for example, the boring class becomes the most boring class. It's the same thing for three-syllable words. So, the dangerous adventure becomes the most dangerous adventure. There are some irregular adjectives out there. So, for example, the good student becomes the best student. The bad night becomes the worst night. The far road becomes the farthest road, or sometimes we say the furthest road. And the little success becomes the least success. Let's look at some videos from my vacation. And you'll see that when you're in Wyoming, we use superlatives all the time.
As you can see, I'm actually not in New York City right now. I'm in Wyoming for New Year's Eve, which is where my husband grew up. Wyoming is one of the largest states in the United States in terms of how big it is, but it has the smallest population of all the United States. This is part of the cattle ranch where my husband grew up in northern Wyoming, and you can see these are the emptiest and loneliest roads in the United States. We've decided today to go up into the mountains. It's about, who knows, maybe minus 10 degrees right now. Here's my husband, John. Yeah, it's pretty cold out here, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the coldest day of the year.
Connie, are you warm?
Yeah, I'm pretty warm. I mean, this coat and this sweater are the warmest things I've got. This scarf is pretty good too, though. It's the most bothersome thing because it's all stuck around my mouth.
You look good.
Great, thanks. On the way to our hike, we stopped by a dog sled race where some kids were out, and this little guy, well, he was the youngest competitor. What's the farthest that you've ever gone with the dogs?
Probably 6 miles.
Wow. We're hiking up this mountain. My husband has those new skis he got for Christmas, so he wants to try them out. It's pretty empty here, but there's a snowmobile track in front of us, so that's kind of what we're following. Do you see my shadow there? It's so long. It's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's December 31st, New Year's Eve. It's almost the shortest day of the year, and the sun goes down pretty early here. Hey!
This friendly man picked me up on his snowmobile and gave me a ride up to meet my husband, who was way ahead of me.
Well, he took me up the steepest parts, so...
He dumped her off once.
Yeah. Back to the old-fashioned way, walking.
My husband stopped at the highest point, turned, and then skied down. He's one of the most graceful skiers I know. Clearly, I'm one of the most awkward snowshoers. Just as we got home, the largest and brightest moon of the year rose over the hill behind our house. It was a supermoon, when the moon was the closest to the earth that it will come all year.
I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and thank you so much to the people who have already subscribed to me. This channel is less than, it's about a month old, and I'm just so thrilled that you have trusted me to bring you some good information about English and about New York City and about other things, as it turns out. And my New Year's resolution to you is that I will try very hard every week or 10 days to post a video for you about English and also about New York City.
If you like this video, let me know, and please subscribe. I look forward to meeting you, and I'll see you next time on New York in Slow English.